Hey guys, we ended mid cutscene there because my OBS crashed. I was just saying, holy crap! Like, ever since Windows 11 update, I've had issue after issue trying to stream. OBS crashing, OBS fucking having issues uploading to Twitch, just because that one ended up being OneDrive, being a pain in the ass since Windows 11 reactivated it on me. And then my drive randomly filling up rapidly. It's just insane. Anyway, we're in the midst of talking to Otome. My Mother's Day.
It's a little strange, isn't it? I'm not her mom in this world, but she still calls on Mother's Day. She says that she loves me as much as her mom. It makes me feel wonderful. Sometimes I listen to the message, just to hear her voice. It cheers me up and keeps me strong when I'm feeling down. It's kind of like my good luck charm.
Can I hear it?
You really want to? Okay, here you go.
Otome gently presses her phone against your ear. Koharu's voice comes from the speaker.
Can I talk now? Hi, Otome. Thank you for playing with me all the time. I'm sad because you're busy at work, but I know you'll come visit me when you have time off. I can't wait to see you again. Okay, bye-bye, Otome. I'll talk to you soon.
Recording message ends.
Why don't you come see Koharu with me next time? I'm sure you two will get along great, even if she doesn't have her memories.
I'll go woo her to become my bride. No, don't say that.
Oh, wonderful. I'll be looking forward to it. Now that we have that to look forward to, we're gonna have to do our very best in the final battle, so we can go see Koharu. Well, let's start heading back.
You leave the area with Otome. Alright. Not much left here. Let's do Makoto's duty. The SDF soldiers are exchanging troubled
Captain,
looks.
have you heard? Rumor has it this whole area is going to be eaten by the Void by tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Can we really worry about others when our own lives are in danger? It seems pointless to keep evacuating citizens. Maintaining public order's a waste. I suppose nobody's around to punish us if we decide to leave our post.
Captain.
Let's get out of here. Who'd blame us for spending our last day as we wish?
I guess you're right. My girlfriend's at the shelter. If this really is our last day, I want to spend it with her.
Then go to her, boy.
Wait!
Makoto stops the soldiers.
You're with Gyps? Look, you can try to report us, but there's nobody left to report us to.
No, I'm not here to do that. This is a personal request. Please, hold this place a little longer. There are still lives you can save.
What difference does it make? We're all void dust tomorrow when the whole world's gone.
I promise we're going to stop the Void. We'll have the world safe by then. Please.
Look, lady, you may be Gyps, but even you can't do the impossible.
I know you don't believe me, but you must try. It's my duty to stop the Void. I ask once more, trust in me and stay stalwart till the very end.
Makoto stares at the soldiers with her sincere eyes.
Captain, we should go back.
Are you sure? This may be your last chance to see your girl.
How would it look if we abandoned our post while a young lady is out there fighting to save the world? I don't know about you, but I don't want to face my girl knowing that.
You got a point there, kid. I guess we're spending our last day on Earth together.
Thank you.
We can protect this place, but we leave the world to you. Just promise me you'll find a way to save it. I don't want to meet my end hanging out with this geezer.
I promise.
All right, then. Back to our post, boy.
Makoto notices you.
Oh, hey. Were you watching? I'm sure they're afraid, too. We're the only ones who can alleviate their fears. Not just theirs. All of humanity's.
Counting on you.
Just a little more. Just a little farther and we'll save this world. Let's do our best.
Makoto stares at you with trust and resolve in
I'm
her
gonna go
eyes.
find out how things are in the rest of the city. I'll see you soon.
Makoto walks away. That wasn't enough? Damn. Alright, let's do a dancer's distress. Hinako's sighing wearily. Feeling glum?
Not at all. I'm happy. Super happy. Crazy happy. The kind of happy that freaks out people around me.
You detect false cheerfulness from Hinako.
You shouldn't be worrying about me. We need to think about the future. It's great that we made up with Miyako, but now we have to deal with this Canopus thing. You shouldn't be wasting precious time loafing around in a place like this. Besides, I'm real picky about my bread. It's gotta be a hearty sourdough, still warm from the oven. Wait, the hell am I talking about?
You know, you don't have to force it. Something's wrong, I'll listen.
You can see right through me, can't you? If you insist, will you hear me out?
You may begin. Always.
Thanks. I was raised in a really strict household, so naturally I was expected to keep my worries and feelings to myself. You know, keep it together, don't panic, conceal, don't feel.
Conceal,
That kind of
don't
stuff.
feel.
I guess I got into the habit of hiding my weaknesses and my real feelings behind a smile. Irie was getting really bummed out a while ago. She was so worried you were going to disappear. I figured out the reason really quick. Do you know why? Because I felt the same way. I don't ever want you to disappear. When Irie was sad, I put on a smile and lied. To her and to myself. By acting like I wasn't afraid. Doing that day after day, it just starts to wear on me. That's what's really bothering me. What should I do?
Take strength to rely on others. Depend on us as we depend on you.
I know you're right, but I just can't. Maybe I am a coward after all. I'm afraid you all will be suddenly let down if I show you how weak I really am.
You can rely on me. I'll accept you no matter what.
What? You really don't mind? Thanks. I don't really know how to react. Hey, isn't that I?
Hinako points a finger in the distance. You see Irie rushing towards you.
What's wrong, I? You're gasping for breath.
Oh, it's nothing. I just had this strange feeling, so I went out on patrol. Hold on, Sherlock Hina. What's this all about, You and Hina? Together? Talking?
There's nothing like that going on, right?
There's everything like that going on.
Hey! Cut that out!
Hinako punches you.
The comedy routine's not flying today? You and Hinako, huh? I see what's going on here. Sitting in a tree, perhaps? K-I-S-S-I-N...
Jeez, quit it!
Fine, if that's how you want to play it. I'll just have to interrogate you later. Vice style.
Sheesh, he was just listening to my problems. That's it.
Huh? Problems? Oh, so just discussing your problems. I see.
What's got you all cloudy skies suddenly?
Nothing. Just you talk about all this stuff with him, but not with me.
Oh, Irie,
Just kidding, Hina. I know that I'm not entirely dependable, and I might be a little immature, but you listen to my worries all the time. And you always say stuff like, there's no reason to hold back from your partner. And that's true, so I want you to lean on me too, Hina. I'm your partner. I promise I'll always do my very best to help carry your burdens. That's all. I'm going now. Bye.
Irie runs away. Hinako falls silent. You doing okay?
Yeah. Hey, you know what? You guys are right. I'll work even harder. I promise. And I'll try to learn how to lean on you, my friends.
Open your arms for a hug.
Oh, what the heck? I didn't mean literally lean on you. That's asking a lot for my first time depending on somebody.
Come on.
Nothing ventured, nothing gained, I guess. Here we go.
Hinako timidly places her forehead on Miro's
Don't hug
chest.
too tight, okay? This isn't so bad after all.
Hinako blushes and looks down. Excellent. Operation Harem continues. Alright, what else we got? 3 paths. Okay. Time to figure out which route we're taking, I guess. Find everyone gathered at the entrance.
Alcor and I are nearly finished with the terminal. With some final adjustments, we should be able to use it to reach Canopus.
I believe I'm not required for this part of the process. My work on the skill crack modifications should soon be finished as well.
Good work, both of you. Through our battle with the shards, we have finally found a glimmer of hope. We may have a chance at defeating Canopus. Still, before we begin this final battle, there is a decision we must make.
Who gets dibs on which girl after?
Do you prefer to be first? Rather, I have no intention of questioning your priorities, but now is not the time for that.
I like how he did humor it,
We
just
must
briefly.
decide what we will do with the world after Canopus is defeated.
That is true. Defeating Canopus is a necessity to stop the world's collapse. However, the more important question is how we shall deal with future administrator invasion. It is a decision that must be made now. The answer we decide will determine what kind of world the next regression will bring.
I'm sure we each have our own opinions. However, we need to agree on a single course of action. Any disagreement can affect morale.
Yamato's got a point there. Hey, does this situation remind you guys of anything? Like, last time, with Polaris?
Oops.
We all gathered like this and spoke pretty freely about what we wanted. Then again, last time we all ended up at each other's throats because we couldn't agree.
Randomly just drop frames again. I'm getting spikes in my internet today. Sorry guys, I don't know what's going on. I don't have anything like uploading either, so that's the crazy part. Bitdefender did just weirdly jump onto my system though, so I wonder if that had something to do with it. Anyway.
I haven't forgotten. But this time, we can stand together. We can overcome this crisis.
I gotta agree with you there. It makes me damn...
Agreed. So let us speak freely now. What will we do with the world when Canopus lies defeated? If anyone has an idea on how to deal with the invading administrators, speak now.
We have to do something about them before they annihilate humanity.
Just keeps dropping. And then going back to fine, and then dropping. What is going on with my internet? Hang on 1 second, I gotta test something. Something's fucking my upload for some reason, and I don't know what it is. Well, my upload is roughly where it should be. Might just have a bad connection to the server I'm on again. If something is fucking with my upload, but there's nothing active that should be uploading. Like, I don't see anything. Sorry, I know this is boring just watching me sit here like this, but I just want to make sure that I'm connected. What am I even connected to? Welcome back. Set to Seattle, which is not good. Yeah, my connection just keeps dropping.
But what can we do?
Well, I've got an idea how we can handle them. It's simple. We destroy every administrator. We eradicate every sword that comes for us.
Mr. Kuriki, are you mad? There are countless administrators and swords, as numerous as the stars themselves. It would be a fool's errand to try and slay them all.
I think our odds are pretty good, actually. Once we defeat Canopus, we'll have access to the Astrolabe once again. We hold the administrative authority, and Psyduke can manipulate the Astrolabe. The damage caused by each invasion could be easily undone by regressing the world to a previous state. As long as humanity controls the Astrolabe, we stand a solid chance of defeating the Administrator. It'll be tough, yes, but eventually, there'll be no more to invade us.
Mr. Kuriki, if all of you or Elcor are slain, that would be the end of the species. The Astrolabe requires all the administrative authority and Elcor to function. I could not manipulate the Astrolabe. Much of my existence is human after all.
Well, if that's the case, we just have to make sure we keep ourselves and Psyduke safe.
I'm totally down for this. It's pretty freaking simple. All we gotta do is kill the damn monsters that try to kill us, right? Besides, it really pisses me off that these dumbass administrators get to decide what happens in our world. This world belongs to humans. We make our own decisions.
That's my point. This is our world. We don't need administrators. And as long as we reject their rule, we control the Astrolabe. After they're gone, we can still use the Astrolabe to improve the world, end all suffering and poverty. It'll even be possible for us to restore the environment to its original. We can improve our science, advance our medicine, heal those that suffer from incurable illnesses. The power of the Astrolabe shouldn't be used to lord over humankind. It should be used to help them prosper. It'll be a long and arduous battle, but imagine what humanity could gain from victory.
True. Controlling the Astrolabe would be a great boon to mankind.
See? Sako agrees. What about the rest of you?
Not convinced.
You don't seem convinced. Keep it in mind. So, any other ideas?
To fight a nigh-endless onslaught of administrators and swords. I suppose that is one possibility, Shining One.
I don't know what we discussed earlier.
Yes. It is possible to appoint a human as administrator, and have them ascend to the heavenly throne.
A human administrator? Is that even possible?
It is. Though to do so, we require the reactivation of all functions of the Astrolabe. By rewriting the data in the Akashic record, we could change a human into a being more like me, which would allow them to ascend the throne.
I see. And we could use the triangulum I captured. repurposing them into this administrator's swords. We could do all that with the power of the astrolabe. It is like my plan, but will not require the multitude of sacrifices.
Correct. Moreover, should a human take the throne, there is no worry that they would wish to harm mankind. He or she would, in essence, be caretaker of the world.
A human governing the human world. So that is the future you seek.
Correct. But I should stress that the human who takes on this role will shoulder a heavy
OBS without OBS. It's true.
They will have the power to reshape the world and the responsibility to guide it.
Or better yet, I can't spell OBS without BS.
If they wanted, they could alter the world however they please. But should the world take a turn for the worse, all responsibility would rest upon them. A heavy burden indeed. Although if one of sound morals were to take up the throne, the world could turn out beautiful.
True. Alas, there is one flaw to keep in mind. The human that sits upon the heavenly throne would remain forever in the Akasha stratum. They would never be able to speak to their friends, to share the same time as them. They would know the world only from a distance.
No, that sounds really lonely.
That would be almost like death.
Although, the idea itself isn't a bad one. If a human becomes an administrator, we could restore the damage done to the world, and the other administrators wouldn't invade.
Congrats on catching your favorite Pokemon.
Who would take up the throne then at such a terrible price?
Alright, so that's another option before us. Allow me to offer up one more alternative. We could create an entirely new world.
A new world? What does that mean exactly?
It means an escape from the administrator system. The astrolabe can not only regress the world, but it can recreate it from nothing. And this new world would be outside the influence of the Akashic record. In other terms, we would no longer be bound to the rule of the administrators.
But Yamato Hotsumi, you and I discussed the flaws in this solution previously.
I'm aware, Alcor. This newly created world would begin in a primeval state, devoid of all our history and technology. We must avoid this at all costs.
Is there a way around that? Is some way we can make it not primeval?
There is. It requires considerable use of the administrative authority.
What do you mean?
The administrative authority has the ability to inherently project one's will onto the world. We could further divide the authority you all possess amongst the entire population of the world. The combined will of 7 billion people would be actively reflected in the new world's creation. Collectively, there is a chance we could reshape everything. If we enacted this plan, perhaps we could avoid the primeval world entirely.
Oh, cool. If we make all that happen, maybe we could get a world pretty close to, this one. One big problem, though. There's barely anyone left alive in this world. There's certainly nowhere near 7 billion.
Even when a human has died, their data still exists within the Akashic record. We can access that data and give to them a share of the administrative authority. If we do this, we can use the willpower of the deceased to change the world. The problem is, we can't be certain that the administrative authority will function the same in this new world. There's no assurance that we will be able to shape this new world as we see fit.
True. There is one other complication worth our discussion. If we are able to use the authority to reshape this new world, it will be forged by the will of all people.
So we won't just get people with good intentions. We'll get the will of evil people, too. If it turns out that humanity is predominantly wicked, frightened, desperate, we'll get a world that will reflect that.
Yes, that's correct. And the world we make would be permanent. There'd be no chance to recreate it again. After all, if there's no administrator system, there will be no astrolabe. With no astrolabe, there'd be no regression. We'd never be able to modify the world or return it to a past state. But consider the alternative scenario. It might be a better world than this one. The will of 7 billion people, all wishing for some form of happiness, would be imprinted upon.
We're basically betting the fate of the entire species on a single roll of the dice.
It is surely dangerous. I think it is a risk worth taking. To strive for success, one must take calculated risks. Does anyone have any further ideas?
Everyone falls
Well
into
then,
complete silence.
it seems these are our 3 best theories. Now we must choose one.
Brother, wait. I'm sure everyone needs time to think before we commit to a solution. Why don't we allow them all a moment to ponder this rather than forcing them to decide right now?
You have a
Shining One, which path would you choose? I believe that no one would dispute your appraisal of the situation.
He's right. I mean, you aren't our fearless leader for nothing.
As long as you're with us, I think we could survive any world.
Friends and allies not in agreement.
It seems as though your opinion will be the deciding factor for all of us. We don't have long before the Void takes this world. You will have to decide before As for the rest of you, make your final preparations. Battle awaits.
Everyone heads off in separate directions. Alright guys, which path are we taking? I'm thinking primeval world. A human shall rule. Future found. Break free from control. I think that's the route we're gonna take. Let's do it. You go talk with your mom, Miyako, about the fate of mankind.
So, have you come to a decision? Then again, the only logical course of action would be to follow the path I have laid out.
My brother is correct. The plan has its share of risks, but a new world presents the best future for man.
You two are getting along suddenly.
Nonsense. More importantly, we must decide what to do with this world. The administrator system is the sole reason why humankind now stands on the precipice of extinction. In order to completely escape it, we must create a brand new world.
Well, maybe. But we don't even know that we can make a new world with the administrative authority. And even if we can make it, could we make it a modern world like this one? Everyone's will is going to be reflected in the new world. Even evil people. The world could end up totally messed up.
You are correct. The world would reflect the individual wills of 7 billion, and all humans, myself included, are imperfect, selfish, and foolish. Trash at the very best. We are weak to temptation, we are greedy and lazy, and easily corruptible. There is no doubt that such iniquities might influence the world in a negative way, but we cannot know for certain, and I feel this is a chance worth taking.
Why?
Because even the lowest of mankind has the potential to grow and change. Daichi Shijima, Ionita, Yuzuru Akie, Hinako Kujo, Keita Wakui, Airi Ban, Jungo Torii, Makoto Sako, Otome Yanagiya, Fumi Kano, Ronaldo Kuriki. Every single one of you has grown through the ordeal of the administrators. The same can be said for every human. People have the potential to change.
You have changed as well, Yamato Hotsuin.
Our kind may now be able to wish for a better world. A world that would not be consumed by wickedness and greed. If the majority of people can put the success of mankind over their own petty desires, then the newly created world may yet surpass our current.
We need to believe in mankind.
Indeed. This choice relies heavily on whether we truly believe mankind can change for the better.
I may only be partially a human, but I dearly love humanity. There is a dark, ugly side, but humanity is also capable of beauty and passion and purity. I want to believe in mankind. I believe they could make a better world.
Join me on this path.
I agree. Let's do it.
I knew you would understand.
So you have decided that we should create a new world. If that is the solution you have reached, then it is the solution we will all endorse.
No more administrators guiding the world. Humans will be free to create their own.
So, this is the path you have chosen. Then I will argue mine no further. A new world, broken free of the administrator system, where man's potential is limitless. Sounds pretty good to me.
Then I believe we are decided. All that remains are the modifications to our skill crack ability and the terminal.
The terminal modifications are complete, but I have yet to finish the expansion of the skill crack function. It should be done by 3 o'clock in the morning, by your reckoning of time.
Very well. Until then, we must all make our final preparations for the battle against Canopus.
Yeah.
We're all dismissed.
Everybody goes their separate ways. You notice that the Nicaea site opens of its own accord.
I understand you intend to recreate the world anew and be free of the administrator. It is a precarious proposition, to be sure. However, if it works out, it will eliminate the problem at its core. There is one additional thing of which I must inform you. I am unsure that I will be able to exist in your new world. I am deeply sorry that I cannot accompany you for this, Master. There is not much time left, but I swear that I will be at your side until the very last moment. Until this final battle has ended. The best of luck to you in the upcoming battle with Canopus.
Interesting. Odd that they bring that up now. We will save our progress, but we're also going to take our break now. Okay, don't go anywhere. We got more SMT for you.